This November, in addition to a presidential ballot, people in Austin will vote on the largest mobility bond in the city's history.
But that $720 million, if passed, will not cover the cost of all the projects city leaders have planned. The total price tag for the corridor improvement projects would be more than double that, $1.5 billion. To pay for this $720 million bond, the city will raise property taxes about $60 a year for a median-priced home in Austin. The city would also bank on public-private partnerships and other financing methods. If passed, city planners will try to secure matching grants from the state and federal governments.
If we don't do anything, we will continue down the path which is turning Austin into a big parking lot. We actually have to do something seriously.
Critics say this price tag is too expensive, the results too small, and there's no guarantee the city will get any of those matching grants. An idea that could have you soaring above Austin traffic is now a bit closer to taking off.
The Central Texas Regional Mobility Authority approved money to study a gondola cable car system. It's a lot like what you would see at the ski slopes, only this one would have 19 stops, and it would go from Slaughter Lane to downtown to the UT campus. KXAN investigator Kevin Schwaller looks at whether this idea could actually become reality.
This is the kind of view you could have while drivers rest stopped in traffic.
I'm often asked, is this a solution to traffic? And the answer is no, this is one of the solutions to traffic.
Jared Ficklin works at Argo Design. He's one of the minds behind an idea for a system called The Wire. Austin Cap Metro and a regional mobility authority will pay $15,000 to see if this concept could work in Austin. Researchers will look at other gondola systems worldwide, as well as costs, possible challenges, and who would use it.
This notion that we could just add a brand new road right above the road without displacing any of the existing traffic. And it's South First. Everyone knows how to use South First.
I think it is an opportunity that gets us to focus and forces us to focus on creative alternatives, whatever they may end up being.
The executive director of the Central Texas Regional Mobility Authority says the study should help figure out if gondolas, which are more common on mountainsides, would work well along South First. Cities like La Paz, Bolivia, and Medellin, Colombia use the cable cars. Ficklin believes the Wire could handle Austin's landscape too.
We do not have to pay for two bridges, because we can just fly over the river and we can fly over the freeway.
But first, Ficklin must wait for the study to see if the project will move on to its next stop and closer to getting you in the air. Kevin Schwaller, KXAN, investigates.
Ficklin says the Wire could carry about 13,000 riders per day. He estimates the system would cost $300 million to build. That is less than half the estimate for the last urban rail proposal.
The city of Austin has been looking for creative ways to help ease traffic for several years now. Local inventor Curtis Brown has proposed this, a personal mass transit or PMT, that would carry at least 6 people at a time right down the center of Interstate 35 through the air. The PMT will travel at about 90 to 100 miles an hour. Organizers say a PMT line could be built for about $5 million per mile. Multi-millionaire Richard Garriott of Austin presenting an idea he's calling personal rapid transit, or PRT, during South by Southwest. He uses special pods to carry about 20 people on platforms running between stations. Garriott says the system would cost about $15 million per mile. We checked on this today. It originally focused on the UT campus, but now this project is also considering what a PRT system would look like in other parts of Austin.